Picture this. The year is 2007, and Apple launches its very first iPhone. It was a time when the term smartphone was still fresh, and mobile technology was brimming with possibilities. Enter Steve Jobs, with a device that would redefine mobile communication. The original iPhone was a marvel of its time, introducing features that were groundbreaking. A touchscreen that responded to multiple points of contact, not just one. The ability to connect to the internet, turning the device into a pocket-sized portal to the digital world. And let's not forget the iPod integration, bringing your favorite tunes to your fingertips. This was more than just a phone, it was a statement, a vision of what mobile technology could be. It wasn't just about making calls or sending texts, it was about changing how we interact with the world. And with this bold step, Apple didn't just release a new product, they reshaped an entire industry, and thus the smartphone revolution began. Fast forward to 2008, and Apple is ready to shake things up again with the iPhone 3G. Now the iPhone 3G wasn't just another phone, it was a game changer. It marked the birth of the App Store, a veritable treasure trove of applications that would forever change the way we interact with our devices. Suddenly, the power to create, innovate, and entertain was in the hands of developers worldwide, all thanks to Apple's new platform. But Apple didn't stop there. In 2009, they introduced the iPhone 3GS, where the S stood for speed, and boy did it deliver. This sleek device was twice as fast as its predecessor, making everything from browsing the web to launching apps a breeze. The year 2010 brought us the iPhone 4, a device that was nothing short of a technological marvel. It introduced the world to the Retina display, a screen so crisp and clear that individual pixels were virtually indistinguishable to the naked eye. Coupled with the launch of FaceTime, Apple's video calling feature, the iPhone 4 truly redefined what a smartphone could be. But the innovation didn't stop there. In 2011, Apple went one step further and introduced Siri with the iPhone 4S. Siri, a voice-activated personal assistant, was more than just a feature. It was a glimpse into the future. It showed us a world where we could control our devices with just our voices, a world where technology was not just functional, but intuitive and interactive. From the App Store to Siri, these iterations of the iPhone were not just about improving a product. They were about pushing boundaries, about redefining what a phone could be, and about setting the stage for the future of technology. And so, as 2011 came to a close, it was clear that Apple was not just making phones anymore, they were making history. In 2012, Apple decided it was time for a bigger change, literally. And so, the iPhone 5 was born, sporting a larger 4-inch screen that extended the display area without broadening the phone's width. It was like Apple said, "Hey, let's give our users more without making them stretch their thumbs any wider." The iPhone 5 also introduced the Lightning connector, which was smaller, reversible, and faster, a metaphor for the era, perhaps. A year later, in 2013, the iPhone 5S strutted onto the scene with a new piece of tech wizardry, Touch ID. This was a biometric revolution, making security as personal as your fingerprint. It was a big leap in ensuring privacy and data protection in an increasingly interconnected world. Now, if we're talking about size, we can't skip over 2014's unveiling of the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus. These models really pushed the envelope, offering screen sizes of 4.7 and 5.5 inches respectively. It was like Apple was playing a game of how big can we go before it becomes a tablet, and the users loved it. In 2015, Apple decided to give their iPhones a touch of the future. Enter the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus, armed with 3D Touch. This was a game changer, making phones not just touch-sensitive but pressure-sensitive too. It was as if your iPhone could read your mind, or at least the intensity of your finger presses. It opened up a whole new realm of possibilities for user interaction. So there you have it, folks. From 2012 to 2015, the iPhone went from a one-hand wonder to a two-handed titan. It wasn't just about size, but also about speed and innovation. The Lightning connector, Touch ID, larger screens, and 3D Touch each marked a significant advancement in the smartphone world. Bigger, faster, better, that was Apple's mantra. And they delivered, setting the stage for an era of boundary-pushing smartphones that we'll delve into in the next scene. Stay tuned. 2016 saw Apple daring to push boundaries like never before. This was the year we said goodbye to the headphone jack with the introduction of the iPhone 7. It was a bold move, a polarizing decision that had us questioning, to jack or not to jack. But Apple stayed true to its vision, and the wireless revolution was set in motion. And it wasn't just about going wireless. The iPhone 7 also boasted improved water resistance, a feature that gave us all a collective sigh of relief. After all, who hasn't had a mini heart attack after a close encounter between their beloved iPhone and a body of water? But hold on to your hats, folks, because 2017 was the year Apple decided to take a sledgehammer to the conventions. Welcome to the stage, iPhone X, no home button, let that sink in. A decade of muscle memory had to be unlearned, as Apple traded in the home button for a more screen space and an elegant, buttonless design. And let's not forget the Face ID. Now your face is your password. This was a game changer. The convenience of unlocking your device with just a glance was a glimpse into the future. But the pièce de résistance of the iPhone X was undoubtedly its display, the OLED Super Retina display to be precise. It was the first iPhone to have such a display, and it was nothing short of stunning. The colors were more vibrant, the blacks were blacker, and the entire visual experience was a feast for the eyes. All these advancements were not just about adding new features, they were about changing the way we interact with our devices, about pushing the boundaries of what a smartphone can be. So, there you have it. The era of the iPhone 7 to the iPhone X. An era of audacious decisions and groundbreaking innovations. It was clear that Apple was not just pushing boundaries, they were erasing them. In the last 6 years, Apple has been on a relentless journey of innovation. Following the iPhone X came the iPhone XS in 2018, armed with the A12 Bionic chip. This wasn't just a step up, it was a quantum leap in processing power. With this chip, the iPhone XS could perform 5 trillion operations per second. That's faster than a cheetah on a sugar rush. Then in 2019, Apple gave us the iPhone 11 Pro with a triple camera system. It was like having a professional photography studio in your pocket. Wide, ultra-wide, and telephoto lenses worked together to capture stunning photos and videos. It was an Instagrammer's dream come true. In 2020, the iPhone 12 Pro hit the shelves, and it wasn't just about the camera anymore. It was about durability. Enter the ceramic shield, a tougher-than-nails glass cover that could withstand the most clumsy of hands. It was like having a bodyguard for your phone, but the innovation didn't stop there. The same year, Apple also introduced 5G to the iPhone series. This was not just about faster browsing or smoother streaming, it was about real-time interactivity, augmented reality, and a whole new level of online gaming. It was a game changer, literally. Fast forward to 2024, and we have the iPhone 15 Max Pro. It's almost like Apple took all the previous models, threw them into a blender, and out came this masterpiece. It's jam-packed with unique features, some of which we can't even begin to comprehend. It's like the Swiss Army knife of smartphones. From a simple idea in 2007 to the powerhouse of innovation in 2024, the journey of the iPhone is nothing short of remarkable. So, there we have it. The evolution of the iPhone over the years. A journey that started with a simple yet groundbreaking device back in 2007, which has since transformed into the technological marvel we know today as the iPhone 15 Max Pro. This evolution hasn't just been about bigger screens, faster processors, or even more sophisticated cameras. It's been about revolutionizing the way we communicate and interact with technology, shaping our day-to-day lives in ways we could scarcely have imagined. Think about it. The iPhone has transformed everything from how we capture and share our memories, to how we navigate unfamiliar places, to how we connect with people around the globe. It's pushed the boundaries of what we thought was possible, and in the process, redefined the very concept of a phone. The iPhone has truly redefined what a phone can do, and knowing Apple, this is just the beginning. And with that, we draw this journey to a close. If you've enjoyed this trip down memory lane or learned something new about the evolution of the iPhone, don't forget to click the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. Stay tuned for more fascinating insights into the world of technology. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and most importantly, keep pushing the boundaries of what you believe is possible. This is your guide signing off.